Hello. Hodor coming to you guys with another video. It's been a while. I've had a lot going on. Do another quick run through here on Bastille. I'm doing this with 490 defense units total. Very similar to the last run. I shaved down a few of the walls, and I'm also currently using the Mystics walls. They don't get as high as the Squire's walls, but they do interact with the combat phase a little bit better. The bubbling of the small guys and stuff like that. For me, that just works better if you use your spike blockades or orcs or whatever. That's good. Whatever works for you. Just kind of doing you guys. I can't even English. Jesus, it's been a while and I still can't talk. Same as the last setup. Very minimal. PDTs covering each lane with the Serenity Aura, and that's pretty much it. I do run through in DPS. I'm currently using the the Bow Blaster. Been trying to get the Halloween version, hoping to find one in 4X, but everybody I've talked to hasn't seen one in a 4X, and according to the wiki, it is possible. So I might farm it a few more times. It is kind of like pulling teeth with the 7 rounds, but you never know. You might get lucky. And here's where where the walls are really helpful. The ogres tend to aggro them instead of trying to sneak by, which is good. And then last but not least, you put a PDT here to cover flyers. Oh Jesus. And then pretty much all you do is you spend the rest of the map running around, and you get your PDTs up to level 4 as soon as humanly possible, and that's it. I mean, this is the easiest map in my opinion. I can usually farm it in about 8 or 9 minutes from start to finish. That's including dicking around during the warm up before you even really start the build phase. But works for me. I usually take my newer characters out and gear them up here. But the Bow Blaster with the additional damage and explosions and stuff like that, I'm hoping that it'll stack with Serenity Auras. Haven't really got in there and tried to experiment with it yet, but I did feel that I was blowing through the crowds a little bit faster. My normal bow for the Huntress is a 4X armor cleanser with fire elemental damage, so it's it's a really good bow, and it hits really hard. Everything on the points are in hero damage and ability power. She hasn't really scaled to my liking as far as crits go, but it's just kind of how I have her set up. And yes, I'm running the Draco Lich as well. Since the buffs been okay, it feels a little bit more fair. I don't like what they did to the Curse Aura buffs though, because I use them to scoot from one end of the map to the other to kind of help get my big ass from one end of the map to the other for building, and having to wait 60 seconds for a halfway decent speed boost kind of sucks. But other than that, I mean, what they did for the Draco Lich, Jesus, English, what's that, 3 times? I'm not even keeping track. But what they did for this guy, it's a lot more. It feels a lot more useful as opposed to abuseful, so that was good. Trendy did a really good job on that, in my opinion. Granted, I'm no expert, but I'm just kind of giving you my 2 cents. Anyway, here's the build, here's the setup, and enjoy. I've got some non-copyright music I'm working with, so hopefully it's not too corny. I'm still trying to find some decent artists. My buddy Crow set me up with some halfway decent ones, so if you guys watching know of some decent non-copyright artists that don't care if you use their stuff, please post it in the comment section. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next video.